restroom is right by the entrance when you enter.
So today is March 4th, 2025, and we're here
Right
at the
outside.
Turkish
Go on the
community
left. Food will
in
be
Lake
served
Forest.
on the left and to my right. As soon as we announce, we can go ahead and get started.
Yeah, and what
I would like to welcome you annual Pacifica Institute Neighborhood Iftar Dinner. We are glad that you are here. We'll get the program started. I'll briefly talk about the Pacifica Institute for those of you who hasn't been that familiar with who we are. Pacifica Institute is a non-profit organization dedicated to promoting interfaith dialogue, cultural exchange, and civic engagement. Pacifica Institute has been founded in 2003, is inspired by Hizmet movement, which emphasizes universal values such as peace, understanding, and service to humanity. The Institute operates in several locations across California and Hawaii, and a range of programs designed to provide a bridge between communities. These programs include Pacifica Luncheons, featuring discussions on interfaith and intercultural topics, dialogue and friendship dinners, such as this one, where people from different backgrounds share meals, ideas, and civic engagement initiatives, encouraging civic responsibility and community service. Pacifica Institute also organizes festivals and cultural celebrations that highlight diversity and promote mutual respect. Through these activities, Pacifica Institute aims to create a more inclusive society by fostering conversations that lead to greater understanding, friendship, and cooperation among people of all faiths. Just briefly about dialogue and friendship dinners. These annual dinners bring together people from diverse religious and cultural backgrounds, like I mentioned, to promote peace and understanding, and we truly, as Pacifica, believe that's what the world needs the most at the moment. Pacifica Luncheons include series of panel discussions. Just a couple of weeks ago, we had the Vice Mayor of Lake Forest and Mayor of Valley. Also, Ramadan Iftar dinners, which happens to be, this is the first one for the whole month of Ramadan, hosted during Islamic holy month of Ramadan. These dinners invite people of all backgrounds to experience the spirit of fasting and community. Guests break fast together at sunset. So a lot of people in this room have been fasting since the dawn in the morning. And engage in interfaith conversations that promote respect and unity among different faith traditions. These events reflect Pacifica Institute's mission to foster dialogue before anything, build friendships, and promote cultural understanding in diverse community like ours here in Orange County. We also have Burhan Academy in this building. We share the building on the second floor. Shout out to Burhan Academy students, where they are, stand up. So these students, about 20 girls and boys, homeschooled and upstairs, get an education that fosters, again, dialogue, also religious understanding, and modern California standard education. Thank you all for being here. So as a diversity, we wanted to invite them over. Thank you. Now, I would like to welcome and show a video about Ramadan video that will give a more background about Ramadan. So let's listen together. Thank you.
Soaring smoothly, unhindered across the sky. The breeze peacefully caressing her feathers, lifting her above the clouds, closer to the sun and to the light. Independent, unaffected from the pull of the earth. Freedom is what we all yearn for. Our feet are chained by gravity, but our spirit longs to take flight like the bald eagle. We want to roam as mightily as the lines of Serengeti, rise as high as the Himalayas, hold the torch with the Statue of Liberty, and overflow like Amazon, unobstructed. Freedom is what we cannot do without. It defines every human the best. When not restrained, however, anything might go to extremes anywhere. Scorching wildfires and tornadoes destroy whatever comes into their path. Similarly, unrestrained desires to consume lead to incredible junk piling up in our garages and skyrocketing credit card balances. The unrestrained passion to rise in status and wealth often promises much, but ends up leading many into depression and disease. True freedom is somewhere in between. We cannot manage acts of God, but perhaps we can manage acts of the human. Freedom isn't doing whatever we want, whenever we want. It is not to feed our soul with immediate gratification, nor is it to chase one desire after another. It is not about doing whatever it takes to achieve our career or business goals. True freedom is when we can master ourselves. It is when we can triumph over the captivities we are bound with, from political aspirations to petty cravings, from the obsession of checking emails and social media all the time, to desiring the most luxurious homes and the early morning can't wake up without it coffee with cream. And this final challenge is often the toughest, and ironically, the first one to start with if we seek true liberation. The holy month of Ramadan offers us a priceless opportunity for this liberation. Fasting from sunrise to sundown, we say no to food and drink, building the willpower needed to conquer our souls. By submitting to the will of God, believers free themselves from all other submissions. Not driven by our physicality, our internal vision becomes clear as the veils of the material world are lifted one by one. Then we start to feel that there is an even bigger reality of ourselves hidden deep down under our skin. Those who observe Ramadan usually do so with the larger family and neighbors. The rather calm day away from food and vain talk is followed by a joyful dinner where believers break bread together in a collective spirit of gratitude. Each day becomes a Thanksgiving day in Ramadan, where each morsel of food, a sip of wine, and everything we otherwise take for granted reveal their true, incredible taste. That's when our dark roasted coffee delivers its best flavor. Ramadan is not only about abstaining from food and getting thinner at the end of the month. Through that abstinence, one is also expected to excel in character. When provoked, say, "I am fasting," urges the Holy Prophet. God does not need him to leave food and drink unless he also leaves bad words and behavior. True freedom is not when we respond to violence in kind, but when we master our emotions not to. It is when we learn to tame our cravings and liberate ourselves from distractions, of which there are many more today than ever before. So come, join us at our table in this celebration of freedom. Ramadan Mubarak.
Thank you all. Now I would like to call Imam Hamza Bilgic for call to prayer. Thank you.
Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله. أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله. أشهد أن محمدًا رسول الله. أشهد أن محمدًا رسول الله. حي على الصلاة. حي على الصلاة. حي على الفلاح. حي على الفلاح. أكبر الله أكبر لا إله إلا الله محمد رسول الله صلى الله تعالى عليه وسلم اللهم رب هذه الدعوة التامة والصلاة القائمة آت سيدنا محمدا الوسيلة والفضيلة والدرجة الرفيعة إلهي وابعث مقاما محمودا الذي وعدته إنك لا تخلف الميعاد اللهم إنا لك صمنا وبك آمنا وعليك توكلنا وعلى رزقك أفطرنا آمين والحمد لله رب العالمين.
Thank you, Hamzadeh. So you will see some of us breaking fast with dates and water as a tradition. In the next chapter of our evening, we will have a evening prayer. It will be right across this hall. So you will see some of our guests leaving and going to the next room. If you would like to join and watch the prayer, please feel free to do so. We have Ekrem right there. Ekrem will guide you to the prayer room. Only thing we'll ask is just remove shoes upon entering the prayer room. So, and the rest of the guests, please help yourselves with dinner on the left and the
Muốn qua
right
coi
side.
chỗ đó không?
Thank you.
Muốn qua
See
coi
you
chỗ
guys
cầu
in
nguyện không?
about 10 minutes.
Qua coi xong mình qua ăn. Dạ dạ. Mình đi qua coi cầu nguyện chút xíu cho mình trở lại mình ăn. Dạ
Cho biết chứ.
Dạ, đi cho biết. Hi. How are you, my dear? Okay, we're gonna visit the temple and then we'll come eat, okay? We're at 15, table 15. Yeah, yeah, you can come here.
Đi đâu phải đi đó không được. Hỏi giác hòa.
Yeah. Wow. This is very nice, yeah. I love this, it's very nice. It's very comfortable too.
Yes, this is
Yeah.
we just renovated it actually.
Yeah.
Hemen Murat abi söyleyeyim mi? Murat abi bekar
Really beautiful. So where do we head? In that direction?
Yeah, that direction.
Okay.
The imam will lead the prayer over there.
I see, okay. So you put the camera here.
You can
Take from here?
shoot from the
Okay.
Cái cô Nancy hay cái gì đấy?
Tati.
Tati.
Yeah, yeah. Cái Tati dưới đây luôn.
الله أكبر الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين وإن من أهل الكتاب لمن يؤمن بالله وما أنزل إليكم وما إليهم خاشعين لله لا يشترون بآيات الله ثمنا قليلا أولئك لهم أجرهم عند ربهم إن الله سريع الحساب يا أيها الذين آمنوا اصبروا وصابروا
signs for those who think deeply, those who remember Allah in all positions and reflect on creation,
سمع الله
acknowledging its
لمن
purpose and hope and protection
حمده.
from hell. They recognize those condemned to hell are truly
الله
disgraced.
أكبر.
Wrongdoers have no helpers. They respond to the calls of faith, asking for forgiveness, their level of sin, and to be united with the righteous.
الله أكبر.
We begin standing and then
الله أكبر.
prostration that they're doing. It shows that submission to God's will. So watching like the different positions. Also,
الله
standing
أكبر.
shows attentiveness and reverence, the presence of God. Pretty much like a cycle.
الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين
So it depends on
إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين واعبدوا الله ولا تشركوا به شيئا وبالوالدين إحسانا وبذي القربى واليتامى والمساكين والجار ذي القربى والجار الجنب والصاحب بالجنب وابن السبيل وما ملكت أيمانكم إن الله لا يحب من كان مختالا فخورا الذين يبخلون ويأمرون الناس بالبخل ويكتمون ما آتاهم الله من فضله وأعتدنا للكافرين عذابا مهينا الله أكبر سمع الله لمن حمده الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر سمع الله لمن حمده الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر السلام عليكم ورحمة الله السلام عليكم ورحمة الله استغفر الله استغفر الله استغفر الله
Họ cầu nguyện hay ghê đó. Họ cầu nguyện rất là hay.
Tự chỉ là
Allah thôi.
nhớ
Dạ. Dạ, đúng rồi. Đó là Allah đó. Allah đó. Dạ đúng rồi. Dạ. I really enjoy the prayer. It's really good and good exercise too for people.
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah, yes, really nice.
tự nhớ là được. Đức khai qua cái điện thoại, nhớ cái điện thoại vậy đó.
Maybe one of them.
Không biết họ sẽ
Thì họ sẽ lấy.
Bây giờ lấy đồ ăn.
Hay, rất là hay. Mà lên xuống rồi rất là good cho your body. It stretches your back, stretches your leg.
Emily đến chứ nhỉ?
I think she might be there already. Yeah. So today is Iftar dinner. The female go that side and the male go this side.
Oh, is there the girls and guys?
Hello. So they're serving look like dessert, vegetables, and rice, and beef, and bakla. What do you call it? Bakla?
Không biết luôn.
Bakara?
Không biết luôn.
And this one. Yeah. Yeah. And the female is over there. So the female pick up the food on that side, and then the male pick up on that side.
Luckily, I went to the right side.
Yes. I like the prayer. Very nice. Họ làm rất là hay.
How Iftar in San Diego, they don't have as many things. Well, I'm friends with the Imam Casa at the Islamic Center. Yeah, it's not as big. Was there many years ago they launched the Great Muslim
Eren'cim nasılsın? I hope you like the food. Yeah,
by the Trump administration and another businessman that has other big
This is the Muslim fasting. They fast for a month. Yeah.
Yeah, I was here for that 60 music thing. Very nice. Very good. I took a small amount, so I wasn't sure. The Turks, the Bulgarians, they all have
đập nhân đúng rồi đúng thủy
Every night you're gonna have
Okay, done?
mostly yes
Send up the có gì bác sĩ không phải tình không We're waiting for you.
I think you have some guests.
Yeah, I just got her right here.
There's like 2 more there.
Whatever you want. Okay, okay. Có ban giống. Yeah, the female food is over there, the male is over here. Không phải, cũng ngồi chung nhưng mà. Okay, okay, let me go grab one. Have a seat. Oh, I do? Yeah, the one in Bangladesh, like also. You got the black. I don't see I don't see
I like to experiment. I'll look at 5 recipes in the same dish and try them. So nothing I make is the same.
Have a seat, please.
How are you? Are you over there? Was gonna come say, but probably family just came.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
How are you doing? I'm happy to see you, man.
Yeah, I'm happy to see you too.
Yeah, how are you doing? But because one of the Thursday or whatever you're available, each other. Yeah.
I told my daughter to come. She just came back from New Zealand. They're like, Mom, I need to sleep. I said,
I understand her because all the way down here, jet lag.
yeah, she
Jet
said
lag
there was
maybe.
a lot of turbulence on the way back. When they went over there, she was sleep for 6 hours.
Once I catch the lunch and roll to South Africa, it was 3.5 hour flight. sofa was shaking. When I was on the ground, can you imagine?
She came home and I said, so she went to work for about 2 hours. And then I said, hey, go home. I'll get you to dinner. And then Alan texted me. I said, Jennifer.
But I'm going.
Yeah, but when
Please don't get.
She's also a dentist.
Don't get please.
Last time I made that mistake, I learned. How about in Vietnam? If you say Saigon, actually, same debate goes for Turkey. Turkey used to be called Turkey, but now it's officially changed. It's Turkey. So if you say Turkey, in Turkey, it doesn't sound good. You're trying to get used to the new name. Now Turkey anymore, it's called Turkey. Yeah. It's because people yes, that's cats. They love every house, every street, every lane, and there is also an Islamic side of that community. Cats are considered God friendly. God friendly. That's good. That's what really.
went to so I texted this guy. Where am I supposed to go? So he texted out his name, and I took my son
Just Istanbul, keep going
Istanbul, 2 days, and then I was in Berlin for another 7 days. I really like it better than Berlin.
You try the food there? One of the things that Turks are very proud of is the food. You say, Turkish food is delicious. We believe that. I don't know what
The breakfast is a little different.
So our brand is CA Parfum, California Parfum. Our brand, CA Parfum, California Parfum. We have a huge range, more than 1,000 fragrances, fine fragrances. We develop our own. We develop some famous brands similar. So we have huge range. And we're supposed to be like a parfum library.
There are food over there.
We are selling on Amazon, we are selling our own website, cdparfum.com is our website, and we are selling on Amazon and other marketplaces. Yeah, most online, we don't have locations yet. We are selling mostly online. Today I had a talk
Nhiều quá.
Even say that that's not
phải cẩu khó chịu.
I hope everyone has a delicious dinner. I would like your attention for a moment. Thank you. I'd like to thank families who were part of preparing this delicious meal for us. So on their behalf, I'd like an applause, please. Thank you. These are all homemade dishes from the community. Thank you. Just a couple
Really
of
good food.
announcements before I invite our next speaker. On the way out, we will have these forms. We kindly ask to put down your information, name, email, phone, anything you'd like to get informed our events here in Pacifica. We'd be more than happy. So they will be right outside by the table so that you can be informed about our events. Also on your desks, you'll see on the tables, you'll see Be Kind Festival event. There is a QR code on it. So we'll have an event on, is that May 8th, Attila? May 10th, thank you. On May 10th, we'll have a Be Kind Festival. We kindly ask all of you to join with us for the event. Lastly, you'll see a brochure on the table about Ramadan. Feel free to take those brochures with you. Now, with all your attention, I'd like to invite Uğur Badem. He is a multi-instrumental performer, but today he'll play on the guitar for us. So, applause for Uğur, please. Thank you.
I don't know how I got.
Hi everyone. My name is I'm gonna play for some Turkish song for you tonight. I hope you will like them.
Geliyor açtım.
Erzurum çarşı pazar Leylim aman aman Leylim aman aman sar gelin Erzurum çarşı pazar Leylim aman aman Leylim aman aman sar gelin İçinde bir kız gezer Oy veren ölsün sar gelin aman sar gelin aman sar gelin aman suna yarim İçinde bir kız gezer Oy veren ölsün sar gelin yarim. Üsküdar'a giderken aldı da bir yağmur. Üsküdar'a giderken aldı da bir yağmur. Katibimin setrisi uzun eteği çamur. Katibimin setrisi uzun eteği çamur. Katip uykudan uyanmış gözleri mamur. Katip uykudan uyanmış gözleri mamur. Katip benim ben katibim eline karışır. Katibime kolu da gömlek ne güzel yaraşır. Üsküdar'a giderken bir mendil buldum. Üsküdar'a giderken bir mendil buldum. Mendilimin içine de lokum doldurdum. Mendilimin içine de lokum doldurdum. Katibimi ararken yanında buldum. Katibimi ararken yanında buldum. Katip benim ben katibim eline karışır. Katibime kolunu da gömlek ne güzel yaraşır. Ben de bu cehennem gibi yürek olmasa, ben de deli rüzgar gibi hasret olmasa, bir de cana can katan o sevdan olmasa, sevdan olmasa, bir de cana can katan o sevdan olmasa, sevdan olmasa. Ben de bu cehennem gibi yürek olmazsa, ben de deli rüzgar gibi hasret olmazsa, bir de cana can katan o sevdan olmazsa, sevdan olmazsa, bir de cana can katan o sevdan olmazsa, sevdan olmazsa. Ah bu hayat çekilmez. Ah bu hayat çekilmez. Sen olmazsan canım. Ah bu çile çekilmez. Ah bu hayat çekilmez. Ah bu hayat çekilmez. Sen olmazsan canım. Ah bu çile çekilmez. Bende bitip tükenmeyen umut olmazsa, Ferhat'ın dağları denen sabrı olmazsa, bir de cana can katan o sevdan olmazsa, sevdan olmazsa, bir de cana can katan o sevdan olmazsa, sevdan olmazsa. Ah bu hayat çekilmez. Ah bu hayat çekilmez. Sen olmazsan canım. Ah
Thank you, Uğur. Big round of applause for Uğur one more time, everybody. Thank you. I would like to give a brief description of what Uğur just sang. These weren't just selected randomly. Rather, there is a background. As you all know, Anatolia, or the current day Turkey, is a very diverse geography. So the Sargelin, that first performance by Uğur, Sargelin, meaning blonde bride or fair girl, is a folk song with multiple regional variations found through Turkey, Azerbaijan, and Armenia. The song's origins are debated with claims from different cultures, but it is generally recognized as a shared cultural heritage of Anatolia and the Caucasus. Cultural context: due to the interwoven history of Turks, Azeris, and Armenians, Sargelin is an example of how folk music transcends political, ethnic divides, preserving a shared musical tradition. The second one is Üsküdar'a giderken, meaning on the way to Üsküdar. Üsküdar is a popular spot in Istanbul. It's a well-known Turkish folk song with roots in the Ottoman era. The song dates back to the 18th and 19th century, is believed to have originated in Istanbul, then Constantinople. It describes a woman traveling to Üsküdar, a district in the Asian side of Istanbul, while being accompanied by a clerk called Katibin. The musical influence that song has been widely adopted across the Balkans, Middle East, and even beyond, with adaptations in languages like Arabic, Greek, and Hebrew. In the Balkans, it's known as Üsküdar'a giderken, or simply Katibin, my clerk. And variations exist in Bosnian, Albanian, and Sephardic Jewish traditions. Both Sarıgelin and Üsküdar'a giderken exemplify the rich, interconnected musical traditions of Anatolia, the Caucasus, and the Balkans, demonstrating how folk music perseveres and shares cultural history across different peoples. So, and the third song, I'm not sure what that was. I was just sitting there and he just came up with it. No, it was beautiful. It's something that Uğur chose himself. At this point, at this stage of our evening, we would like to invite at least one speaker per table, and I'll get started with Alan from Vietnamese American community and put you on the spot and wait for others to share their experiences tonight. Thank you.
Hello, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, everyone, all friends here tonight. My name is Alan Beaufort. I'm a film producer, also do real estate and insurance and like. I'd like to introduce some of my friends at the table here. This is Dr. Emily Lê Tran. She is a dentist by trade. She's also a powerful coach. She travels around the world and speaks in many places and many universities. My very good friend Khun, he used to own a very big manufacturing of butter in Vietnam. Now he retired. Of course, Aslan, you know him. The other two gentlemen, Hai and Ronnie, they're architecture and construction. Hello. We have our friend that makes perfume here, our other friends here. Over the other table, we have our wonderful friend Mindy and Khoa. Can you wave your hand? Yeah, Mindy and Khoa owns a very large real estate firm in Little Saigon, Vietnamese Saigon area. And then we have Julia and her friends. Hi, Julia. They're from the Chinese community, so we brought Vietnamese, Chinese, so to be with the Turkish community. We also have Dr. Linda Vo and her wonderful husband from UCI. They're here to enjoy with us tonight too. So tonight actually is marked almost the 49th year. So this March will be my 50th birthday. I was born with a religion that my mom has called Taoism. So Taoism has been around about 100 years, and we believe in all religion. So we have to learn many different religions, many rules and regulations, but learning is one thing, but doing it is a different thing. Like today is my first time in 49 years that I actually get a chance to pray at a Muslim temple. And follow that, and it's just a wonderful feeling. Thank you. And it's a great way, actually I think it's a great way to exercise you know, you go up and down and up and down, and you know, and then so pray while you exercise, which is a great thing. So thank you so much for having me here tonight, and you know, Allah bless. Thank you.
Thank you, Alan. So we'd like to invite volunteers first, but other than that, I'm pretty good at putting on a spot to share your experience tonight or introduce yourselves. All right. So yeah, I have a dear friend, Koksal, and he's got a table, and I would like to see who from Koksal's table is going to come over. All right, I got somebody. Thank you, Arian. Hi. Here you go.
My name's Arian. Nice to meet you guys. Assalamu alaikum. It's my first time here, and I believe that when you're with, you know, people from different cultures and everything, it's really important to go and dive right in, and that's what I did today, and I loved it. Now, back to our host.
Nice and short.
You prepared us right over there. But thank you, Arian. Really appreciate it. I have Erolabi and his neighbors on the table. I had the pleasure of sitting with them. Organic food on top of the delicious food. I won't go into more detail, but yeah.
You said you were good at putting people on the spot. You've lived up to your reputation. I've known Errol and Rose as my neighbors in Irvine since before their children could speak. We used to go on walks around the neighborhood, and Zainab was so bright as a little girl. She would always ask, can we go a different way? It's like her mind wanted to map out the whole neighborhood. And when Rose and I would be lost, Zainab, at like 4 years old, would navigate us back home. And while I've grown up in the United States, from 1995 to 1997, I did take 2 years off in my early 30s, because I knew that I lived in a little bit of a bubble. And I joined the United States Peace Corps. And I volunteered as a math and physics teacher in West Africa, in Gambia, which is inside Senegal, 95% Muslim. And I lived there for 2 years, and one of the things that I took away from that is that the people in Africa, they could live sustainably, whereas I tended to create garbage. And so after 3 months of eating food that was imported, I ate like that. And probably one of the biggest gifts I learned is that when I would be traveling, even if I didn't have a place to stay and didn't have food, if somebody was having dinner and there was 4 people at dinner, they would invite me in and say, we'll split it 5 ways. And I feel that same kindness in this room, and I'd like to thank you guys so much for taking me in.
Thank you, Mike. You didn't disappoint, so I was glad I put you on the spot. I have my bike buddy Abidin at his table. So we have a bike group. Come on up. Assad, please. We have a little bike group here. A guy from Mozambique, Osman Abid, who lived there for 17 years, got it started on a bike. So that's a different story, different time. But for now, Assad.
Assalamu alaikum, everyone. My name is Asad. Abidin invited me. Abidin and I work at the same company in Irvine. We're both software developers, software engineers, and I've been living in Lake Forest for almost 10 years, and I had no idea there was a Turkish cultural center. So yeah, he introduced me to it, and I didn't know there was a pretty big Turkish community in this area. So that's a very welcome addition to this area. Brings more diversity. It's already pretty diverse in Lake Forest, but Turkish obviously is a very exciting. I went to Turkey in 2019. It was a wonderful experience visiting all the touristy areas. It was a short trip, but one of the best places I've visited. So yeah, it's great to meet the Turkish community, and I wish the community center all the best.
Thank you, Hasan. Thank you very much. Aktan abi? All right. I'm sure he'll always have someone. Thank you.
Marhaba and Assalamu alaikum. I used to live in Saudi Arabia when I was younger, so I remember a few terms. Thank you for having us. I feel extremely welcome here. I'm just another white guy from a Christian community, and I've gotten to know Attila and Osman in the interfaith community, and I just absolutely love being amongst Muslims and your faith and dedication, and it's just impressive. So it's great to be here, and thank you. Shukran.
Thank you, Bob. All right, I got hands up. Let's go. I see my friend. Come on over. So I believe he is from Burhan Academy. Is that right? All right. I love the self-confidence.
Anything you want, how you feel about tonight, your school, about your teachers, your name.
Hello everybody, Ramadan Mubarak to all of y'all. Nice to see all of your guys' faces. My name is Halim. I lived in Arizona for nearly 10 years. I moved to Las Vegas. I have been living in Las Vegas since the pandemic. First semester I could not come to Burhan Academy because I had epilepsy. I faced through 4 seizures. And then eventually, after a while, my doctor told me that it was safe enough to go for the second semester. So for a month and a half almost, I have been in Burhan Academy at homeschooling. It is very nice here. It is very enjoyable. I love the community, everyone. There's many people who I see that I recognize, and there's a lot of new faces that I love to see every day, including all of you guys. My experience here was great. We homeschooling girls and boys weren't invited because we kind of need to come, but yeah, I came here. It's a nice experience, and yeah, so far my experience here in homeschool has been great. I've been treated amazingly, and well, it makes me love homeschool and love the way it is. Thank you, everybody, and Ramadan Mubarak once again.
Big round of applause for Halim. Thank you for sharing, Halim, and nice to meet you. I'm meeting him just now, but amazing story, Arizona, Las Vegas part, right? No, what he went through and how he's able to express himself. So, thank you. Sedat abi, Tilaba, who you guys going to send? Yes, definitely. Halim just came up to me and said, "What do I talk about?" So that was awesome. I wanted to share it with anybody heard.
Ramadan Mubarak and Salam Alaikum. I lived in Libya for 3 years in 1995, 55, 56, and 57, long before Gaddafi. Everyone was getting along, just as we are here today. The British, the Italians, the Libyans, the Americans, everyone enjoyed each other's company, and we went to each other's parties. It was a good thing. And so it is lovely to be here with so many people from so many different backgrounds, to be able to enjoy the food prepared by those at home. Thank you so much, those of you who prepared. And thank you all for being here and for sharing your stories. I serve along with Attila in the Greater Huntington Beach Interfaith Council. And we're both on the board for it. So that we're very much connected in that way. So I know I received the emails from the Newport Mesa Irvine Council, and that's why we're here today. My husband is here also. They're Ted, and I'm Kelly. Thank you so much for hosting us.
Thank you so much for being here. Okay, we really appreciate it. All right, what else we got? All right. Oh yes, I was gonna say, the neighbors from the building around. Yes, sir. We've just brought a lot of people here. Their experiences matter.
Assalamu alaikum. My name is Muhammad Afzal, and I work here nearby. And my friend Atila invited me, and it was a great experience here. I really enjoyed the Turkish food, and it's great to be here. Thank you very much.
Thank you, thank you. Miss Linda from UCI, definitely, thank you.
Hello, I am here with my husband, John, and we're so pleased to be here to share our commonalities and to celebrate our difference, which is so important at this time. We have been involved with Pacifica since Attila took us to Turkey, and so over a decade or more, and we have been to so many of the cultural centers that you've had in very different locations, even in LA as well. So congratulations on this center and this space. It is a wonderful space for the community to grow, and we have seen it grow. We meet so many new people every time we come to these iftar dinners. Tonight we met Omira, and she just graduated from UCLA, and she's waiting to go to law school. And I'm so impressed with her story. She's here with her sister, her mother, and her grandmother. And she told me about how she came here to the US by herself when her parents were imprisoned, both of them. And so she was separated from her family for over 5 years, and she's now going to law school. Such impressive stories, and it reminds me and resonates with the Vietnamese community, because we were refugees and we suffered through the political regime in a war. So there's so many similarities in our communities as immigrants and refugees. So thank you for sharing your story. And I'm so impressed with you, Amira. Any law school will be lucky to have you.
Thank you, Ms. Linda, for being here and sharing the dinner with us tonight. So anybody else at this point that I'd like to invite? Yes, Turkan abla? Yes. All right.
Hello. Burhan Academy. I am a teacher of 5 of the students, and it is always an absolute pleasure to come down. I love talking to them. I love learning about their culture and all the wonderful things they're going to do for this world. And they always try and feed me here, which I appreciate a little too much sometimes. But it's absolutely wonderful. And I was able to bring my daughter Fiona, who she attends a Catholic school, so this is completely different. So it's nice that she gets this experience and gets to make new friends.
Thank you, Heather. Thank you, and welcome, Fiona. And table 1, Vanessa, we have to hear from you.
Assalamu alaikum. Bob, it's interesting that you talked about Gambia, because the first Muslim country that I lived in was Senegal in the 80s as a Rotary Fellow. And I've been coming to Pacifica Institute programs, as you were saying, for many, many years in various different locations. I'm representing the San Diego and Poway interfaith communities. And so it's really great to come up and be with you all. I appreciate the Sufi dancing and many other events. I've had the great opportunity to live, work, and travel in 112 countries. And I really live, work, and breathe DEI. So I'm like, let's go DEI. Yes. Which is not very popular in some circles right now. But I really appreciate the hospitality and the graciousness. And so I want to wish you Ramadan Mubarak. Thank you so much. Shukran.
Thank you, Vanessa. 112 countries. Nice. I have friends on Instagram, they put the countries' flags they visited. So, Linda, yeah, that would be a good challenge for them. And I have Diana. Come on, Diana. Thank you.
Hi, thank you so much for hosting this event, and I know all of you here at the center are like cooking nonstop, hosting nonstop. It's amazing. I have been connected with Pacifica for a couple of years now, and just want to do a little shout out. If you're interested in coming on Friday nights, we meet upstairs at 7 o'clock every Friday night, and we do a Bible and Quran study. Everyone's welcome to join. Murat Abi's there, Osman Khan's, Ismail. There's a good group, so feel free to text any one of them or come up and get my number afterwards. But this community has been amazing. It's been a real honor to just be folded into it more and more and more. I feel like I'm home when I'm here, and it's been really special. So God bless each one of you, and I pray that your prayers are received and that you just continue to seek God's mercy and find it.
Thank you, Diana. Thank you very much. And we have Chinese community represented.
Julia.
Julia. Yes, that'd be great to hear from you. Right on the spot. It's okay,
That's
nobody
fine.
is.
Speak from your heart.
I got here half hour before everybody, so very good.
You're next.
Wow.
You're next.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, I'm very honored today to be invited by Ellen Ford to attend this event, and I'm really not prepared. So Ellen told me it's a multicultural event, so it's the place for people to get to know each other and to learn different cultures. So yeah, I'm very glad here. So that I hope that I can know more people, and then you can tell me more about the Muslim culture and the Turkish culture. Okay, so yeah, very glad to meet every one of you here. Thank you.
Thank you, Julia.
Thank you, Julia. And again, on the table one more time, Be Kind Festival is on May 10th. So we look forward to meeting all of you there and your friends.
Dr.
And
Emily?
We have Dr. Emily.
Yes.
Please.
Hi, I'm Dr. Emily Letran, and I'm here for the food.
Mindy.
Did anybody floss last night? Anybody floss last night?
I did, yes.
Floss.
Yes.
You did? Yeah, I want to see more hands. I'm a dentist. You flossed this morning too. Okay. Awesome. 2 stars for you. Yeah, it's my absolute honor to be here. I just had this conversation with one of my friends, and they were asking me how I know about different religions. So when I was in high school, in my 4th year, my teacher was all about religion. So for the whole year in English, we were reading the Quran, the Bible, Siddhartha, and all the different religions. So I really appreciate that. And then, as I'm working and speaking, last June, I had the opportunity to go to Istanbul to speak. And of course, I text Aslan before I go and say, where am I supposed to go? And we were there for a couple of days with my son. He got tired of visiting all the mosques. And I said, no, but this is what's special about Turkey, right? And then we also went to Cappadocia to do the hot air balloon. You have to get there the night before and then wake up at 5 o'clock, I think. So my son said, I don't think this is a vacation. Every day you make me wake up early and then go out. I love the Turkish community. I think this is the 3rd time I'm eating the food. So keep inviting me, please. And, I have offices in Huntington Beach and Santa Ana. If anybody have any needs to get a better smile, give me a ring. Thank you.
Thank you, doctor.
Thank you, Dr.
Mindy.
Mindy, and Alan's guest, Mindy. Am I seeing her? Is Mindy here?
Yeah, she's here. She's right
she's
there.
hiding? I got you, Mindy.
A big hand for Mindy.
You really know how to put people on the spot. Hi, everybody. This is Mindy Leung from Little Saigon, where you see the most Vietnamese people at. So me and my partner in Khoa, we in real estate. We have a real estate office in Little Saigon,
for almost 200 agents working with us. Besides that, we have mortgage company and escrow company. We're in the same industry, so if you need anything, help from us, we're here. This is the first time I'm joining this community, and I love, again, the food. Yeah, and the very friendly people around us. And I would love to be back here again. Keep inviting us. Thank you. And I wish everybody a beautiful night tonight. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Bindi. Little Saigon, I lived on Brookhurst and McFadden 4 years across from Saigon City. So yeah, I love the area. You kept hearing his name all night, Attila. Attila, most of you probably know. For those who don't know, Attila has been with Pacifica. I think Attila was there, and then the Pacifica came and they built the pond or something like that. I mean, since I joined. I want to take a moment and get 1 minute from him just to hear, because he said he doesn't want to say anything, but I can't help but invite him because he's been such a crucial part of Pacifica.
Well, thank you, Mekan, for doing a wonderful job being the MC here. So this is really a wonderful opportunity. If you ask me what Ramadan is all about, it's about making connections. And making connections and building up on that trust and continue that throughout the year. So thanks for inviting the scriptural reasoning class on Fridays. We have so many events that Mekan mentioned. We have a kind of a sign-in sheet. If you're interested, please write your name and last name and your email so that you know more about our events. Thanks for coming here and looking forward to seeing you in our future events. Have a wonderful night.
Thank you, Attila. This concludes our night. Thank you so much for being here. Feel free to continue to, have some tea, talk to each other, but this will conclude the event. Thank you so much for coming in. Yes, at 7:45 we'll start the night prayer. So until then, we are good to meet.
I hope you enjoy it. Doctor, how are you? Hello, how are you? Nice to meet you. Pacifica Institute. For a very long time I haven't brushed my teeth, but this morning I did. God be my witness. Please, before you Chinese So where's your office? This office? So there's some people who called me at night saying what can I do with the teeth. Good to have your contact as well. Hocam teşekkür ederim.
Yes.
Çok güzel. Direkt daha güzel oldu. O kadar güzel. Çok güzel. This is good. Music is good. Yeah, I know. So, yeah, this part by any chance